Commonwealth attorney is so terrified that now she's so terrified that she doesn't even want the jury to see this dash camera. Look how Dorothy feels Mustapha's fingers as she takes the cigarette from him. Now, for those that are watching that wants to troll the conversation, that's been trolling the conversation from the beginning, they tell you they're smoking weed. No, they're not. Dorothy has cancer. Dorothy has cancer, and she smokes hemp. Hemp helps with her cancer. How do you know that? What's your proof? They tell you, what is your proof? I have Mustapha's toxicology report. Mustapha's toxicology report show no alcohol and no drugs. Let's pull up that document. This is Mustapha's toxicology report. In the toxicology report, let's zoom in on the document. Blood alcohol non-detected. THC 0.0003. No alcohol and no drugs. What Dorothy and Mustapha are smoking is hemp. Dorothy has cancer, and this helps with her cancer. Hemp does not have drugs, does not have THC. The THC in Mustapha's toxicology report is 0.0003, which shows this is hemp. And this goes to the foundation of this case. They want to tell you that they're arguing inside the vehicle. So let's go back to the phone call conversation between Mustapha and the investigator. Now, you heard that Robert Drum is telling him, Mustapha, the dash camera show that you are arguing inside the vehicle. And this is what Mustapha replies. Let's go back just a little bit so you can hear what this investigator is asking Mustapha.
You are a good human being. And Dashcam shows us a story. Two things that we've already done. We've written a search warrant to get the little black box out of the car. And of course, it doesn't tell us that you speed. Not at all. And we've already written a search warrant to get the dash cam. And the dash cam shows us a story of, looks like you're arguing with Dorothy. She's crying. And then you turn into the left-hand lane, and then you drive into oncoming traffic. The dash cam tells us the story. And I want you to tell me your side of the story. Because Moses, I want to believe that you are a good human being, and none of this was done on purpose, and that this was just a true accident. But can you tell me why the dash cam shows what it shows?
Okay.
You're telling me you don't remember, but there's nothing on the dash cam that shows that you are having a physical impairment, a seizure, diabetic emergency. It shows, it looks like you get a little frustrated, like you wanted to pass a vehicle.
I'm not
and
sure.
then you ended up driving into oncoming traffic.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It was I'm trying to remember if there was a car next to me that was either merging onto my lane, or I'm trying to move to the other lane. I'm not sure what happened, but all I know is that I was driving straight, and she was crying because something about she wanted to go to the graveyard, but she didn't have a driver's license. Her car wasn't working. She wanted me to go with her, and something happened. I cooked for the kids. I cooked I cooked them a lot of eggs, and I made them some good food, and everybody ate. Everybody was okay, and then we were supposed to go and take all the kids, the two boys and Empress. We were going to take all three kids and leave the 14-year-old. He was going to go hang out with his friend at his friend's house. So his friend came over, and then the 14-year-old was going to go just hang out with his friend. And then we were going to take all the boys to go see Grandma. you know, like it was her birthday, and then at that moment, she told me that she's only gonna take Empress, and the boys are gonna clean the house. So Imagine was gonna clean the house, and when we came back, you know, I was gonna fix his phone screen. That was like, you know, I had plans like, you know, where I'm gonna fix his phone for him, and you know, everybody's gonna be happy. And as we're driving, like, I don't know what happened. Like, it was so sudden. Like, all I see is like a flashing white light. Like I don't know. And then I wake up like in the hospital or in and out. I can hear some people like, I think it's the nurses or something. I'm not sure what was going on, but like I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened.
All right, so Mustapha's telling him he doesn't know what happened. The investigator in the report, he puts, Mustapha told me I know what happened. Now that's a problem. Mustapha's telling you, I don't know what happened, and you tell him, you're right, I know what happened. And then Mustapha lost his family in this vehicle accident. Mustapha's girlfriend died in a vehicle accident, her 5-year-old baby. Mustapha was in a coma. He was helicoptered to the hospital. This is 2 days after the vehicle accident. I mean, there's an off-duty paramedic that tells you the condition of how severe Mustapha's condition was inside this vehicle. He tells you that Mustapha has a concussion. He thinks Obama is the president. I mean, that's how severe Mustapha's condition was. Mustapha wakes up from a coma. And then 2 days later, you have this investigator talking to you on the phone. Mustapha just lost his family in a tragic vehicle accident. And you're sitting there questioning him.